And if you follow carefully, you'll see that we have recovered. I told you in the beginning that we have a lot of weapons that have also been recovered by the FARDC, our counterparts in Operation Shuja. But as of what we have on the Ugandan side is a total of 142 pieces of AK-47 or the SMG, 8 pieces of PKM, the multipurpose machine gun. Then we have 3 pieces of RPG, 1 piece of 60mm mortar, over 8,000 rounds. And I will assure you, when I'm talking of 8,000 rounds, that should be double or triple, because some of the ammunitions, to avoid carrying, our soldiers end up using them. I mean, why should we bring them back? But we have more than 8,000. Recovered ammo for PK, not less than 1,500. Charger ports, walk-talkies, etc. with over 31 defectors. Defectors meaning those who have come out from the ADF ranks and reported to us. Children, abductees rescued, over 156. We have always been handing them over here. We also have enemies that are captured alive. They are the ADF captured alive. That's over 50. So over 548 of the ADF so far killed out of action. Plus those we don't even know whether they have died or not. Of course, Kambia Yua is a big name to be had. When you hear the names Kambia Yua, when you hear those names like Tokomeka and Zunguluka, general areas of Chabi, you go up to Kainama. I mean, you come down to Mutwanga, you come down to Mwenda, you move in those areas of Losulube, Lose. This is where all this is got. It's not got from one position. This is all through right from the 31st of November 2021 up to date. I can identify some of the guns there which we just picked last week from the bushes. You'll see a number of the fighters who are here who reported with their guns, the 2 of them. Their guns are here. And this is just less than 1 week. You'll get time to talk to them if you organize well with the intelligence team. So we think that it's a grace period, quite some period. Securing or recovering, or maybe I could say, making war where we recover a lot of the abductees who were taken away and eventually they come to be rescued. We bring them back to the system. If they are Congolese, we go through the right channels of the Congolese government and eventually hand them over, as we've always done. If they are Ugandans, we also come up with the process with the non-government organization. We come out with the process of rehabilitation. Once they are rehabilitated, we take them back to the community wherever they have come from. And suffice to say that information has it that every time an ADF person or any abductee has been rescued from the bushes have come out, they generally will never want to go back. I am not saying that they never go back totally. A few might have, but we think most of them would not wish to go back, especially after that nasty experience of being in the bush where you don't eat what you want, being in the bush where you're moving 24 hours, being in the bush where you are shot at any time and you are killed by the joint forces. Suffice to say, we have saved a lot of women and children who have come out. We have also received the ADF fighters themselves who surrender with their guns and they give us two guns. You look at these guns and you know that most of them have been guns that have been brought to us by surrendering. So literally it's to tell you that since the operation began, there have been a lot of recoveries of guns. If you look at these guns, these are quite so many, it's a big number. We have the AK-47 that is notoriously used. We have the machine guns, the PKM, mortars, RPGs, and other weapons, bombs, mobile phones, all means of making war against the population in Congo and against Ugandans. We have also had a lot of improvised explosive devices, the IEDs, which locally people call bombs, that are used to hit people in churches, in markets, and wherever on the roadsides, like what happened in Kasindi. All those have been recovered from the ADF, like the ones that were recovered on the 13th of December in Toroko, where a total of 7 IED bombs were recovered. Of course, these bombs cannot be kept in the open like this. We have to destroy them most of the times, much as somebody will want to know whether they are there or not, but we destroy them because of the delicate nature of those bombs. We think the operation has been so successful. We think we continue to give a lot of bloody nose to these guys. We have continued to trace them. The ADF is under an intense pressure where they think now it's all about death and survival. Most of them will try to defect. Most of them will try to give in themselves. There's no proper feeding in the bushes there. The joint forces operate day and night, and this has caused a lot and immense pressure on the ADF, whereby we think it's only a matter of time. ADF may be no more. amajje nago mukaaga gali mu operation Shujja gagezeza nnyo okulwanisa ADF n'okutuuka kati bw'olaba mu bitundu by'Ituri ezo mu area eziranye Boga, Chabi, Kainama, Tokomeka neyo kati eyo adui ayinza okubanga taliyo nnyo ate kubanga yasenguka. Tetujja kusobola gamba nti bagwirawo ddala naye nga tumanyi nti awo tugezeza nnyo okubalwanisa ky'oba olaba ennaku zino tetukyali mu areas ng'ezo. Bw'okka wano wansi mu North Kivu mu areas za Mutwanga, Mwenda, Mukakati olabira ddala awo olutalo lwe lwatandikira. Awo nawo amaanyi ga ADF